September's 2025 garden tour. I just was out there and I harvested some stuff I did, which is the shots right in the beginning, and I thought, oh, I should make a video real quick and we'll check out what's going on for September's garden. Here we have all the Anaheims. I've picked and canned, and they still are producing. I just picked a little bit of hot peppers off of this plant here. Pretty neat looking. And then this one right here is the Reapers. And then this hot pepper, I believe it's probably a Sugar Rush Peach. And then these are the brown jalapenos I have here, and some poblano peppers. There's the other view. They haven't turned brown yet. They will though. The volunteer Matt's little cherry tomato plant. And as we're going to the main garden, we'll just go through my pretty perennial garden, which is looking good. Pine needles dropped a little bit. And now we will enter the main one. The beans here are starting to flower. And if you look closely, you could see some really, really tiny little green beans starting. But they're taking off. They're doing really well. These have pretty much petered out. They are still producing green beans. I picked a handful the other night, made some garlic green beans. Delicious still. I'm just letting everything dry on this. Mint I haven't harvested again. It needs it. It'd be my 4th clipping of the mint. And my Kajari melons, which look really good. There's one. There's little melons everywhere on the plants. There's a nice one right there. Another one down there. I mean, these are just loaded. Must have been my year for them. I've tried in previous years. Never got anything off of them. Don't mind the construction in the back. So then, if we swing around this way, this has all been harvested. All the dry beans are gone. There's a few beans that had split open pods. So we got a couple volunteer plants. I'm not doing anything with them. If they survive, they survive. This is going to be probably planted with garlic here soon, or I'll do where the onions were with garlic. Tomatoes are pretty much petering out. I just, like I said, the shot I just took in the beginning of this video was what I just harvested. You can see the plants I haven't tried to prune them or do anything with them. Just gonna let them die back, and I've gotten so many tomatoes off these plants. Cherry tomatoes, I stopped picking those a couple weeks ago. I was too much of an abundance. Okay, so the zucchini, still getting zucchini, still getting flowers. I have these massive ones that I am letting just get big. We're gonna feed those to the chickens. We'll let them harden up. They'll store better like that. Our pumpkins, they're still doing amazing. Look at those. Nice bright orange. And then between all of this, there's a mixture with the green beans and the cucumbers. And we'll go through it. We've got a lot of beans growing. You could see them right here. They're hanging everywhere. The cucumbers that I did replant, they're doing all right. I want to try to get this popcorn down sooner than later, just to hopefully get some more sunlight on those, the new cucumbers. And these are starting to slowly get their orange color. It's pretty thick through here. These little squash they're giving me what I was hoping for. Oh, and if I step back, I'll show you. From the last video, we had the major washout, went to the left, went to the right. Pretty much everything to the right here. I'll show you the worst. I haven't fixed there or here. Obviously, I was doing work with the wheelbarrow and back through here. But if I come back and I show you to the left, this whole lane that was washed out is fixed. If you remember, this one was not washed out, so this one was still fine. Then this whole lane on the outside of the fence, besides right where the squash plant is at, as soon as I pull that, I'll fix that. But I got this all completely fixed. So, and then all along between the green stalks and through these beds, I'll just walk through here real quick. We got all this washout corrected, which I guess I'll just show you these guys. They're still doing good. This one, I'm not seeing much that's going to even probably lead to getting anything off of for cantaloupes. I have one, I'm not sure if you can see through the fence. Oh, probably not. It's growing down there. There it is zoomed in. It's growing. And then there's actually quite a bit growing on these vines. There's a little one over here. So this, it does look like it's dying off. I mean, either I get some or I don't. You have wins, you have fails, it's all good. Corn, I'm just letting this dry. We've harvested everything. Obviously stuff like this was so small, we're leaving that. And then we'll just build a cute little fall arrangement with it. This is the other washout. It was pretty bad through here, so we're just leaving this for now until we go through and harvest more. The broccoli, the cauliflower is looking pretty amazing. It's grown so much. You can see all of them. Again, if anybody questions the white stuff, it's just diatomaceous earth. They were, if you notice, the leaves were getting a grasshopper or cabbage moth was getting it a little bit. But yeah, this stuff looks pretty darn good. This bed is where the rutabagas are. They're growing nice. Germination wasn't the greatest, clearly, but we've got a few, which I can can that up with some carrots and make a soup out of it later on. Through here is lettuce. I've harvested quite a bit of the lettuce. I should go back through and harvest some more, and you can see where I break it off, and then they'll grow back like this. Beets, never did anything else where the rain had washed this out, and you can actually look closely, like there's a few little survivors. And then the cauliflower and broccoli I have along here, not doing anything, staying small. And then the honey butternut squash right here, there's a lot growing. Popcorn's getting there. Never got into the point to really harvest and preserve the popcorn. I've grown it, so I know you have to let everything dry and die out, but everything still looks really nice. Kind of going in a different direction this time, but here are... I've stopped harvesting off of these plants. Just, it's become overwhelmed. I've gotten plenty. So I have stopped. Something's been munching on it, so it's food for somebody, which I'm okay with. Tomatillos, I have... If you hear me struggling with words, and it's because I'm trying to swat off the mosquitoes. There's a numerous amount of mosquitoes out here in the garden today. But as I was saying, tomatillos, I've definitely pulled a lot of these. I've basically been just giving them to my mother. I will eventually, there's a lot to be harvested off of this. I will eventually make my own salsa verde and add it to some dishes. Green stalks, I mean, I've gotten my fair share of clippings off of all of this, of all the herbs. It's definitely produced quite a bit on this green stalk. The one next to it, the strawberries, again, it's not even worth mentioning. It's the plants were just horrible this year. This one is completely blown my mind because it's doing so wonderful. Gotta keep that closed. The carrots look really great, healthy, strong. The celery looks really good down here. Every day I come down, I rotate it. It's just looks really good. And then sweet pepper beds. This bed, I have sweet peppers, and I have a lot of sweet peppers and a lot of flowers on these beds. It's just not as much as I thought it would be. The weather's been so weird. It's dropping down into the 40s. But I've probably put away, I want to say I chopped mine. And I put them in freezer bags. And I want to say I've probably put away anywhere from maybe close to 30 cups of peppers so far. So that's not that bad. But I do cook with peppers in just about everything. The sweet chocolate peppers. They never fail. You want a good bell pepper, just get the sweet chocolate peppers. It never fails. Uh-ohs. I think we lost our garden spider, guys. She's seen her days. She's lived a happy little life in this garden. Sweet potatoes, again, we'll see. We'll figure out. It's a mess. But it's September. So far, I've kept things. I haven't really actually. I mean, the weeds have pretty much stopped the last like month, I would say. I picked all of these dry beans, and you can see the weeds. That's it. Putting the straw down just really helped. This gravel was amazing for getting back the weeds. Branch down. Someone's enjoying that. It's okay. I'll let it be. Yeah, like, this is what I'm talking about for weeds. It's very minimal. All right, so there's a quick little tour of everything that's been going on. I'm pretty sure by the next video, I'll probably do a mid video. All of these beans might be dried up enough, pulled. I'm going to pull the tomatoes and the bed with the tomatillos. Those will be gone. All the Brussels sprouts, it's just taking up space. Those are going to be gone. I'm either going to, like I said, try to figure out where I'm going to plant all my garlic. That should be going in here probably in about another 40 days, I'm guessing. We'll figure it out. But everything will go. This tomato plant right here, it's been down for a while, but there's so many tomatoes on it. I'm going to pick some fried green tomatoes for my sister. I'm just not sure that's getting enough sunlight being dropped down, because if you're actually on this level, what it sees for sun on this side is it's shaded quite a bit. But it was a last minute extra tomato plant, so let it grow. I've gotten my fair share off of them. All right, I just got done picking some green tomatoes, probably just about a dozen. And due to the mosquitoes, I'm going to get my butt inside and get out of this mosquito garden right now. But yeah, so that's September 2025's garden. It'll look way different probably in another 2 weeks. I'll update you guys all. So from my garden to yours, happy growing.